Oh, this is delicious. Wait for it. Wait for it. This is better than Grandma's casserole on Sunday afternoon. The company is funded by a Russian oligarch. Yes, that's right. A Russian oligarch funds the company that dropped us for a false association with Russian fake news. It doesn't get any better than that. Speaking of fake news, an interesting thing happened to us over the last 10 days or so that involves the charge of fake news. Here's what happened. If you hang out at westernjournal.com, you may be used to being able to comment on our articles. Down at the bottom of the article, you could type in your comments. They would show up. People would argue. People would make friends. Romance would bloom. There was all sorts of things that would happen. If you tried to do that in the last week or so, you weren't able to. We've had people emailing us for days saying, what in the heck? I'm trying to comment and I can't. I used to be able to comment. What's wrong with you people taking away my First Amendment right? Well, we have not tried to take away your First Amendment rights. What has happened is that the company we use to provide that commenting function, they dropped us. And they did it the right way without telling us, like the cowards that they are. So we started getting emails about this. We checked in with the company. It used to be called Spot.im. It's now called
OpenWeb.
OpenWeb. It's now called OpenWeb because they're unbelievably creative, going from Spot.im to OpenWeb.
They're super open, which is why they allow
they're super open.
all
Ironically, they changed to OpenWeb and then they closed down on us. Anyway, OpenWeb got back to us. We said, what the heck's going on? They said, as part of our ongoing quality assurance efforts across our network, OpenWeb is terminating our platform services for the Western Journal. This, they told the Western Journal via email. This decision was made as Western Journal appeared on at least one of the validated third-party indexes of false news and conspiracy websites that we use to determine publisher quality. So, if you follow the breadcrumbs there and you look at the third-party group that knocked us, that is a place called the Global Disinformation Index. And they lumped us in with 4 other sites that they say they identified 5 sites which currently carry the highest amount of election-related disinformation. These sites are, I'm still quoting, 3 U.S.-based sites, Breitbart, the Western Journal, and the Epoch Times, and 2 Russian-based sites, the Kremlin-backed RT.com and SputnikNews.com. So, we started digging around, because that's what journalists do. And guess what we found out, folks? The company that dropped us because we were lumped in with 2 Russian government news sites. Oh, this is delicious. Wait for it. Wait for it. This is better than Grandma's casserole on Sunday afternoon. The company is funded by a Russian oligarch. Yes, that's right. A Russian oligarch funds the company that dropped us for a false association with Russian fake news. It doesn't get any better than that. Let me tell you about this fella. Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, or Abramovic, I don't know how he pronounces it, has invested a reported $25 million into OpenWeb, formerly known as Spot.im. In the 2020 book, Putin's People, British journalist Catherine Belton alleges that Abramovich was the, quote, custodian of slush funds for Vladimir Putin and a, quote, cashier to the family of former Russian President Boris Yeltsin. That was reported by the Times of Israel. Several wealthy Russians, including OpenWeb investor Roman Abramovich, are currently suing Belton and the book's publisher HarperCollins for libel. In summary, OpenWeb and the Global Disinformation Index have been unable or unwilling to provide any examples of the Western Journal publishing, quote, election-related disinformation. Moreover, while OpenWeb's trusted indexes are misleading in their tying of WJ to Russian disinformation, it appears that OpenWeb itself has been funded by Vladimir Putin's alleged custodian of slush funds.